Welcome to Chief of Party to Chief of Party, success in your first 90 days. As you navigate the USAID landscape for the first time or seek to sharpen your skills, we're here to provide the guidance you need to address the unique challenges of this role. Host Donna Vincent Roa, an experienced Chief of Party, will inform and inspire your journey.
Welcome, Changemakers. I'm Donna Vincent Roa, your ally in unraveling the financial intricacies of USAID projects. You're at the financial frontline, responsible for every dollar entrusted to your care. Today's episode concerns more than building a budget, more than following compliance or even bookkeeping. It's about having a strategic financial mindset that aligns every project dollar with transformative impact. Embracing this financial mindset is about stewarding USAID funds in a way that respects the agency's rigorous standards, but also amplifies your project's ability to make a lasting difference. It's about crafting a fiscal narrative that reflects the transformative journey of development and humanitarian assistance work, where every line item in your budget becomes a stepping stone toward achieving meaningful, sustainable change. In a USAID project, every financial decision should be mapped against your project's objective. It's not merely about tracking expenses or staying within budget. It's about ensuring each financial allocation, advances your development and humanitarian assistance goals, and most importantly, your project's impact. Because at the end of the day, impact is where it's at for chiefs of party. This requires a deep understanding of how funds flow within the scope of USAID regulations and how they can be strategically deployed to achieve the greatest impact. You'll keep hearing that word over and over and over again. Our goal is to lead and stimulate impact in this realm. Now, how are you going to leverage your USAID funding to meet those benchmarks, to innovate, and to elevate your project's outcomes? I'd like to share with you a few ideas. Begin with an exhaustive audit of your project's financial framework. Understand the full scope of USAID's funding provisions, and then meticulously map out your budget to align with both the project's life cycle and with USAID's strategic objectives. Within your project, you must foster a culture of financial integrity. This includes a culture of transparency and cost effectiveness, where your funds are spent both wisely and creatively. This involves scrutinizing all expenditures. You need to ensure that they directly contribute to your project's outcomes. Always seek opportunities to maximize resources. How can you provide the most value within the context of those resources is an important question to ask daily. In some cases, you can leverage technology or you can streamline processes. Regularly engage with your USAID COR. In those conversations, ensure alignment and be responsive. Adapt to any shifts in funding structures or shifts in priorities. You can also initiate an in-depth analysis of your funding agreement, ensuring that every line item resonates with your project's blueprint. Strategically plan your spending around your project's metrics. Ensure alignment with immediate and long-term goals, always. You can also implement a watertight financial monitoring system, making every cent accountable and every expenditure transparent. I tell my finance director over and over, our annual and end-of-project goal should be plus or minus $1. Cultivate a thorough understanding of the compliance landscape, translating complex regulations into your project's actionable financial practices. Educate your team on USAID financial regulations so your project is always financially compliant. When faced with financial decisions, always prioritize value for money and sustainability. And remember, innovation within your budget constraints can lead to creative solutions that stretch your dollar further. In some projects, depending on the dollar amount, you may have an in-house finance team, or you might be in a position where you have to rely on your home office for setting up and managing your budget. In either case, you will be the project's key contact for financial tracking and reporting. You must also provide real-time oversight and responsive fiscal management. You'll find that financial acumen is the heartbeat of your project. You must ensure that USAID's investment turns into sustainable, scalable, life-changing programs that resonate well beyond those spreadsheets we all put together and into the communities that we serve. Donna Vincent Roa here, bidding you farewell with a reminder. Steward USAID resources with wisdom and watch your development and humanitarian assistance goals come to life. Until next time, take pride in developing a financial mindset and navigating your project's money story with financial acumen and accuracy. Have a great week.
Thank you for tuning in to Chief of Party to Chief of Party, Success in Your First 90 Days, your go-to source for insightful, actionable guidance that can shape the success of your project. Let's continue to drive change and create impact, one USAID-funded project at a time.